What is going on, everybody? Welcome to WBG episode 14. My boy Sean did the intro. Sean, what is going on with you, man? How are you feeling today, man?
My brother, the Black Panther. What is going on?
The Black Panther. Ain't that a bit?
The Black Panther. What is going on? Is this your
Black
king?
Panther? What?
The Panther, yeah. What's going on there?
What's up, man? What's up? I didn't say what's up to the people in the chat. The Dark Lower Fusion, Iron Mike, Emmanuel A. What's up, Emmanuel? Joe Hanzo, White Booty Buster. My man, White Booty Buster. Shizno Elite Flipping. Flipping said we bleed ass, but like Flipping is a team. The real Coolio, King Reaper, QW Vampire. Shake Capo got his musty ass in here. So yeah, man, I just want to say what's up. Geekhead 188 Graphic Guy. What's up, brother? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Kelly Bob with a great comment. Y'all are one of the best Xbox podcasts. Keep it up. Keep it green, bros. We will. We appreciate you guys joining us. But Devin, hey brother, what's up with you, man?
Man, I got a lot of stuff going on right now, man. I'm setting new stuff up for my YouTube.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I wonder what kind of stuff you're setting up.
It's coming soon, bro.
Coming soon? Okay.
It's gonna be dope. Trust me.
Oh shit, Andrew Wilkins said crap was just on King Thrash podcast. My.
Do what you do.
Hey, we definitely know crap is being dishonest.
Crap stay dishonest, man. But that's good for him, man. It's good for him. Like what's up to King Thrash, all them guys over there. So Tsunami, brother, what's going on with you, man?
Hey man, last couple of days I've been grinding hard, pause, getting ready for this 2K tournament, getting my jump shots and badges down. And we finally set on some people that's gonna be in the squad. So Dirk, you found a squad yet?
I got a squad, man, but I don't know, man. I don't know if they still gonna do it. I don't know, brother. I've been seeing them playing it, but I don't know. So I gotta see what's gonna happen, man. Hey, but I know y'all saw Z. Z had his little crew. It was me, Nethus, Buck that, and two other guys, man. So they whooped us, and he was saying that he, like they whooped WBG and all that. So now I'm like, hey, that wasn't WBG. It was just dirt and some guys. So. Yeah, man. Z gonna talk shit. Even though I beat him 2 straight times at 2K, I ain't even talking no shit. Maybe that.
Listen, Z went cut a video on us after he won the last game of a series of 4 games where he lost streak. So guess what? I went back and cut a different promo, and I showed him losing the first ones, and he reposted it on his channel, and he ended up getting views on it. So he took the L. But as long as it get views, it's all good.
But he gonna talk shit. But I tell you, that is a funny ass dude, man. He had me cracking up, man. Some of the shit he was saying. But R&B, what's going on with you, my man?
It's going good, man. Trying to take care of a lot of things at once. Trying to get this Yakuza 0 put away on Game Pass. Trying to take care of all these other games. Trying to get good at NBA 2K for this tournament. Still trying to talk to bitches. Just trying to deal with all this shit at once, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I can't get a haircut, man.
Oh, so you said he got a haircut, man. That beard.
No, my bar isn't open until June 2nd.
Oh, so you got another week then, huh?
Yeah, man. Look like a homeless bum out here.
You're a bum. They're all bums, R&B.
Hey, y'all. So this is We Bleed Green, obviously, but we got some PlayStation guys to talk about today. Yeah, I mean, we're Xbox guys, but we actually got some PlayStation stuff to talk about today. I don't think none of us here on the panel dislike PlayStation. For the most part,
maybe one or two on the panel. Maybe one. Put yourself in that. Put yourself in there. That's Sue. Come on.
I like PlayStation. I just don't like PlayStation niggas.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's more the PlayStation fanboys than the game system itself.
I think I said I'm gonna be scram punks, but like I don't hate the Cowboys, I don't hate the Yankees, I don't hate the Lakers, but I hate their fan base.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, it's the same.
Actually, I do kind of hate. I kind of do hate the Lakers, but that's the Maverick fan.
We know.
You hate the Lakers.
Yeah, fuck the Lakers.
Oh man. So
I don't know. I hate the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees.
Yeah.
I'm a Red Sox fan, but I don't care about the Yankees because whatever.
You a damn lie.
Yeah,
you're a damn lie.
The
you're
reason
a
why I
Red
don't
Sox
care,
fan, and you're a damn lie.
The reason why I don't care about them is because we won how many championships recently, and they won how many? So when they start beating us and dominating, then I start hating them again.
What the hell are y'all talking about?
Who gives a shit, man? Come on, let's move on.
First of all, just because
nobody.
Hey, Sean, just because it's not cricket, mind your business.
The funny, I don't give a shit about cricket as well.
You are a lie. You're
a damn lie.
You're a European Asian man.
I hate
cricket. He's a European man of Asian descent.
Let me just get the facts out there. I don't like football. I don't watch football.
Is that
I don't watch soccer. Yeah.
You don't watch any sports. You don't watch.
I don't
basketball?
like cricket. Basketball is dog shit over here. It's over here. It means nothing over here.
Just say you don't like sports.
Baseball, boxing, UFC. Let's go. I'll destroy you, motherfuckers. You ain't shit.
Watching Major League Gaming.
I don't know, man. You out here with your avatar having makeup on or some shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you, bro.
First of all, mind your business.
This is WBG, not L'Oreal.
L'Oreal.
Damn, Sean, you really think my avatar that attractive? Goddamn.
Well, I was
judging
the
my
first to
avatar
say.
makeup. No. All
right, good.
Hey,
so let's go.
I'm gonna wash it off in your hot tub. Pause.
Pause. Come on.
What the fuck is going on?
What the hell is going on? I don't know what happened. People in the chat, but we're gonna go ahead.
If y'all don't know about Sean in the hot tub, go look it up.
Oh man. So like I said, we PlayStation is in the news this week. Xbox, there's a couple things Xbox, but it's some pretty decent PlayStation news. I might add. They came out today and said that on Wednesday, a couple days from now, they are doing an extended gameplay sequence of The Last of Us 2. I guess it's going to be similar to what they did a couple weeks ago with Ghost of Tsushima, Tsunami, whatever the name is.
Tsushima.
Yeah, so they're going to do a extended gameplay sequence. Now, you guys know how I feel about The Last of Us, so of course I'm excited to see what they're going to show. But I've seen some people on Twitter saying they don't need to show nothing else. They've shown enough already. So what do you guys think about that, Sean? What do you think about the on Wednesday then do another deep dive for The Last of Us 2, and also would you want Xbox to do a deep dive for Halo Infinite?
Well, when it comes to this Xbox part, they mentioned July show anyway, so we know what's going on there. But getting back to The Last of Us, we've seen plenty of this game already. Besides the leak, I'm not seeing the leaks that much anyway, but we've seen enough of this game anyway. Before when Ellie was playing the first time they showed it. This deep dive, I've got a feeling because a lot of people are disappointed what happens with the main with the other characters. I reckon they're going to concentrate on Joel in this one. I've got a feeling they're going to show him off quite a bit in this one.
If he has a lot of gameplay, quote unquote.
Well, if he does, yeah, whatever it is. But I've got a feeling they're going to show him because people were disappointed the way the story was going and stuff like that. But it's good. The game's coming out in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. More gameplay, it doesn't hurt, in my opinion. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, me and you, other guys on the panel and in the chat, most of us, we're gonna get it day one anyway. So I don't mind seeing this extended gameplay.
Yeah. So I'm like this. I definitely want to see what else they show. But I don't think they need to show much else because the game comes out of 2-3 weeks. There's a bunch of leaks out there. There's a bunch of other stuff. So I'm still hyped about it, man. So.
Oh, we got Noah in the chat. Noah, what you doing?
Oh, what's up, man? Hey, you can join if you want to. Noah, you want to join, brothers? Just give me the word.
It's been a minute since I've talked to Noah, man.
Yeah. So
really,
hey, Tsunami, man, what you think about this, man? Are you a Last of Us fan, Tsunami? I don't really remember what you said about
I'm not Last of Us fan because whatever. But
is it because of man?
not just in general, like the series. I'm not a hater of it. I'm just not like a fanboy of it.
It's not your type of game, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I mean, it depends on what the game is, but like, I mean, not troll, but like at the end of the day, if the story makes sense towards the decisions that they made, then people will respect it. Because a lot of people hate a lot of stuff until they see it. Like, even the way people cast in certain movies, like, oh, why is this actor this? And then all of a sudden they love him in the movie. So, you know, I'll wait for it and see if it comes to fruition or if the story was basically drowned out by the narrative that they were trying to push. So, but as far as showing gameplay, I mean, it could be a bad thing because you don't want to give away too much. That's the first part. So if you're giving away stuff and, you know, that thing that you showed now made people disinterested, you're potentially wrecking it. I think everybody that's already in on this game is in on this game. So I don't think
100%.
you need more. But I mean the other part about it is the deep dive more of like a mechanics thing or the story based thing or a setting thing or the world thing. So it depends on what they show.
That's what I was just gonna say, Lasso. Because of this game is gonna be more of a semi-open world, they might just go more into that, or maybe you can do like side missions. And like something like Gears 5, you could do like a side mission here and there. So maybe like you can get abilities, upgrade your abilities and stuff like that. Maybe they might show something like that in this game or in this deep dive coming this week.
Yeah,
for sure. So, I think that's a good question, Sue. Like, what are they going to show? Like, you know, like some more gameplay elements, some things they haven't shown us already, or you know, some more story stuff. You know, yeah, that's a good question. Let me get the super chat. Emmanuel A with the $2. Yo, Dirt, can you get D-Rec Gaming on as a guest soon? I mean, yeah, I'm subscribed to him. I know he's a super Xbox guy. His name is what on Twitter? The Legal or something like that? Yeah, something like that. The Legal or yeah, something like that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, man, he seems cool. I mean, I would definitely, you know, ask him to come on, you know. So yeah, so R&B, brother, what you think about this like Last of Us deep dive gameplay on Wednesday?
Honestly, it's not that we've seen so much, it's that so much was leaked. So that's where I think all these complaints of we don't need to see anymore. You don't need any more leaked because there was 2 hours of footage got leaked that altogether.
Yes, something like that. Leaks. Something like that, yeah.
So from what I see is people, it's not Night Dog's fault, kind of, that they want to show something. It's just people have already been exposed so much that didn't come from them that they said, well, we've seen enough, whether it was a leak or not. We know it's in the game because no one came out and said, you know, none of this stuff is real. No one challenged that it was fake or anything like that. So we know it's in the game. I think people are just really ready to get the game in their own hands because they're sick of being spoiled and everything.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if I recall, Naughty Dog officially has only shown one gameplay sequence. They've shown it multiple times, though, is where Ellie slit the dude's throat and followed the people through the forest. Then it turns to a gunfight where she's trying to run through them. You got that parking deck.
Yeah.
It's caught up in the store fighting them off. I want to say that's the only one we've seen, but we've seen it multiple times officially. Everything else outside, I think, has been a leak. So honestly, we haven't seen that much officially from Naughty Dog, but I can get why people say we don't want to see any more because we've already been spoiled on so much. But you know, it's up to them. I'm glad they're doing this. So what?
No, I was about to say at this point, man, we're just ready for, you know, like the game. You know, like you said, we're just ready for the game at this point.
True. Because if they try to cap for some more stuff, did y'all see that Twitter post where they said new defining gameplay like jumping? Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They have a dedicated jump button now, and they were like treating it like there was like some massive step in gameplay mechanics, and people are like, "Are you fucking serious?" If it's some more shit like that, like they can keep it. But if it's like just like another stage or level, then that'd be fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like curious to see what else they show. You know, like I said earlier, some more gameplay things going on. You know, maybe some more story. I don't really want to see much more story because everything's leaked anyway. But you know, show some more.
Or maybe it could be like an action sequence, like when they showed Uncharted for the first time, and obviously it was going through the crowd, and then the car chase and the chases. You know, they might do something similar to that.
That'd be dope.
Like a sequence or something.
That'd be dope. Yeah, that'd be dope. Like a nice little action sequence, because you know Naughty Dog does that really well.
Beautiful
the action sequences, because even like Uncharted 4 had a bunch of them, and them bitches was dope.
I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Was dope. But damn it, brother. So I know you don't give a shit, do you?
I think the game looks fun from the first like couple of trailers of it, and when you see Ellie and like you're doing the action sequences, it looks great. Like as far as the gameplay goes,
mm-hmm.
the story, like from what I've seen, that was terrible. I mean, it shades the game in a terrible way, and like I don't know why they would go with that. But then again, I haven't played the game, so I can't really talk more on that. It could be fake even, but like I'm pretty sure Naughty Dog came out and said that pretty much confirmed that it was in the game.
Yeah.
Just not saying it directly. But I'm interested to see what they're gonna do, because the last trailer that they did not too long ago, that was pretty much a smack in the face to all the fans just because of the leaks. Oh, they leaked all the story shit, and then they throw Joel and fucking Ellie in your face, like that's gonna be the whole game. I feel like that was a smack to the fan base. That's my opinion.
All right, but no spoilers. I don't want to.
I'm not spoiling. I won't spoil anything. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not trying to.
But you be hitting like a motherfucker. Hey, what's up?
I just feel like it's disrespectful to the fan base of the game.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
We got you, Devin. You can shut the fuck
True
up.
Witty. Hey, what's up, brother? True Witty, $2. I'm so pissed. I need to fight someone. Hey, what's going on, brother? Who pissed you off like that, man? Was it Xbox
Who pissed you off? Come on. Was it crap gamer? Come on.
And was it crap gamer being on like the round table?
Yeah.
Who pissed you
Do
off?
what you do. Do what you do.
I think he's talking about the Last of Us 2 story.
I don't know. Hey, man, put in the chat like what's pissed you off. Like, say, is it Xbox guy? Is it PlayStation guy? What pissed you off? Like your girl pissed you off? What's going on, brother? Us here on WBG, we are also psychiatrists. I mean, we're unlicensed, but we will give you any kind of advice that you need, sir. If you have a women problem, game problem, jobs problem, we all have experience.
Problems, anything. We'll sort it out for you.
Are you saying
anything? Yeah, anything.
Yeah, man. So let us know, True. Let us know. But yeah. So let me go ahead and close out this topic. But like I mentioned, I'm definitely going to be watching the Wednesday. Like Tsunami must have got a call, yo. He bounced off. I'm definitely going to be watching the Wednesday, and that's about it, man. Ghost said he got herpes. Oh, Ghost, that's your fellow pony.
Come on.
That's your fellow pony, man.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Ghost for joining us, man. I appreciate y'all ponies joining us, man. But anyway, so let's go ahead and move to another topic, man. Come on, who is this guy, man? Come on with the spoilers and shit, bro. Let me try.
Looks like a bot account to me.
Yeah. So anyway, something else I want to talk about. We talked about it on Scram Punks, but we didn't talk about it last week on WBG. Was In Exile Entertainment, who's of course the Microsoft first party studio. They're working on Wasteland 3 right now. But the head guy, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but he came out and said their next game, which is a AAA RPG, they will be using Unreal Engine 5. Confirmed. So are they the first studio that confirmed to use Unreal Engine 5? Because I know they said the Naughty Dog, I'm sorry, not Naughty Dog, but like Ninja Theory is using some aspects of Unreal Engine 5 on Hell.
Yeah, I believe they're using version 4.25, I believe, and but In Exile, as far as we know, on social media or Twitter, they have came out and said that their next game will be using Unreal Engine 5, and this is great news because we want these developers to move on to the next generation. Don't stick to the old ways. And we want to see these new graphical leaps and what they can do with the new gameplay mechanics or the way the game looks, the way you can interact with like objects and the way the light bounces. Now, that tech demo was beautiful. And I'd love to see more of that.
Sean. Hey, make one of y'all like moderators like delete that spoiler in the chat, man.
He's deleted it. The Almighty, was the Spartan God sorted it.
Oh, he did? Okay, cool. Yeah, brother.
Yeah. So I'm sure like that demo impressed everyone, the Unreal 5 demo, and we can see that happening in the next 2-3 years time. Like a lot of developers, whoever moves to the next generation engine, if it's Unreal 5 or whatever other engines and whatever other engines are going to be using, it's going to be great it's better for us because we want to see the next generation leap in gaming. And I'm glad In Exile it's not an Xbox thing or as a so. I'm just glad like we've seen developers looking into it and they're going to be making the next game on next generation engine and hardware. So I look forward to it. I'm glad that they're working on something like that.
Yeah, definitely. And so In Exile, that's the studio. I think them and Compulsion is a studio that most people are like, yeah, they're not going to do anything special because, Wasteland 3 was actually, didn't that start off as a crowdfunded game?
I believe it did, yeah. And then, obviously, once they got signed up, they said, cook it up a bit more. And this is when they put, it got delayed last 6-7 months.
Yeah. So them and Compulsion, those are the studios that people are like, they ain't going to do shit. They ain't going to do shit. And, so we'll see what happened, man. But like someone just mentioned in the chat, Fatih, that's the Indian name. I'm sorry, man. Fahih, he mentioned how, yeah.
Get it.
Fahih Shahi. Yeah, thank you.
Get it, Sean.
I know what it is. I know what it is, but you guys carry on.
Oh, but this is funny and shit. That is here is trying to butcher. Sorry, hey, brother. Sorry about butchering your name if I was butchering it. But like he made a good point that in Exile they did hire the lead combat designer for God of War for their studio. So that's something to talk about. It's just a waiting game for us Xbox guys right now. It's just a waiting game for us. We can't really say much. We'd have no ammunition right now. It's just a waiting game. It's a wait to see what Xbox is going to do because they are picking up some talented people on all of their studios. I think Compulsion, not Compulsion, the Coalition just picked up somebody from was it Ubisoft?
Yeah, I believe it was Ubisoft.
Yeah, they picked up a guy from Ubisoft. So it was like they're picking up talent everywhere, man. All of their studios, and it's just a waiting game right now. Just a waiting game for us. So I mean, like we can see it. We waited 3 years for a damn.
I wonder, like, what Coalition. Sorry, I wonder what Coalition is going to be doing. Are they going to be making like Gear 6 or they? Like I said, they got a new lead. So I'm not.
Smart guy, you ain't shit. Yeah, we waited again.
Yeah. I wonder what they're going to be doing. Are they going to be making Gear 6 or like what we heard in them rumors that some of the Coalition they meant to help the initiative or something? That's what we heard in the leaks or these rumors. So maybe they got something cooking up there.
See, that's the thing about having a bunch of studios under your your umbrella. Because I don't know, like Sony, like Naughty Dog would talk to Guerrilla Games. They would get some advice from those guys and shit like that. Same thing that's happening with Sony is happening with Xbox now. Ninja Theory's talking to Rare, and Rare's talking to Compulsion, and Compulsion's talking to the Initiative Coalition, So that's some shit, man. Once these
sharing technology, sharing techniques,
sharing technology, sharing techniques. Because like we all know that Digital Foundry said that the Coalition, from their experience, what they've seen, they use Unreal Engine 4 better than any other studio.
Yeah, they seem to be untouchable when it comes to that engine. Like this is why Gears 4, 5, all the Gears games. They do a fantastic job in that game. The way it runs, like look, this is like it's running in 60 frames. Dynamic 4K, whatever it's doing. So
and Gears, look, the graphics is freaking amazing on that game, and
the performance is great.
Run, pretty much 60. That's pretty good, man. So, like Spartan guy said, they're trying to be like Sony. Look, man, Sony got some good first party games. I ain't gonna bullshit. I would like some of those teams that Xbox got, like the Coalition or Initiative to do some great games like that. I ain't gonna bullshit. So it's just a waiting game. See, the thing is, Sony. They had these teams. They had Naughty Dog back in the early 2000s. They had like Guerrilla. All those teams. They had those guys. So those teams are so good now because they had them for all these years, and like they nurtured them. You know what I'm saying? I like to say nurture. They nurture those studios to where you see they are what they are now. Let me get this super chat from our boy Nuisance. What's good, Dirt and Panel? We got the power hose.
What's good news, Sons?
Yeah, what's up, news?
It was good because obviously one of the PR managers or someone came on the Iron Lord show Her name was Nyla, something like that, and she was talking about like sharing technology. When all the guys were coming, like meeting up, when they were meeting up at the time, they were showing this is how we do this on this type of like with this game or something. This part, this is how we do this, and they took it back and they learned like a better way of doing it. And she said she's making a AAA game as well, and it's nice to hear it from someone from the studio.
Right?
Yeah, from Compulsion Games, and it's good to hear it from someone who works in the studio as well. And I'm looking forward to them. I want them guys to prove me wrong, because my only concern with them guys is the art style. Even though it's going to be a AAA, what is the art style they're going to be going for? And that's what I want to see.
Let me get the super chat from my boy True Witty with the $5. Nah, my cuz cut my PS4 power cord over an argument. Nah, I'm sub to Game Pass. Damn, he cut your shit.
Oh shit!
Damn, that's fucked up. Hey man, try to go on Amazon and see if you can like just get the. I don't know if they sell it like that, but they should.
No. What you call it? Like that's a basic charger. Like a lot of
it's a figure eight.
Electronics use the same one. Yeah, figure eight. So like a lot of So yeah. I mean, if not, they cheap on Amazon.
Beat his ass.
Hell yeah. Why the fuck you cut your shit? I'd be pissed off too, bro. I know you pissed, man. Damn.
We got a question from Geekhead. He goes, "Why does the art style matter?" Because of like.
That's what I was gonna say that, but I was gonna let you rock, Sean.
No, but the thing is, the previous game.
Wait. The reason why I said that is I feel like Xbox people are chasing to be like PlayStation. So I feel like this art style stuff is based on how much we're getting ragged on it. So now we want an ultra-realistic, photorealistic game. Like, I think we're just chasing that narrative rather than, having a great playing game. Because guess what? Death Stranding happened. Great looking game, photorealistic, dog shit game. So I just don't want to fall into that trap where we're trying to make things look awesome. And the game is number two. Like, but
I understand where you're coming from. But what was the last game they make? What was it? What was the Compulsion Games? See, nobody knows because it's dog shit. That's why.
We happy few.
We happy few. Yeah. What do you say? That was a looker. Was that a good game and was that a looker?
It was a good RPG game, but
that game was built on $2,372.
That's what I mean. But this is what I mean now. There's no excuse. Deliver the goods.
That's true. Well, I get guys. Let's ask yourself a question here. Does a game have to be photorealistic to be good?
Absolutely not.
It doesn't. No. It can't. When you got the backing of Microsoft, you can't come with grounded. You can't come with these type of games. Don't come with them type of games. When this is your main game. That's what I'm trying to say. You got your side projects. I don't mind. You can make your grounded. You can make your bleeding edge and all that shit. Then with your side project, like with Hellblade 2, that's gonna be a fucking benchmark.
Hell yeah.
And that's what I want from Compulsion Games as well. Make a benchmark game.
I think this is what Sean is saying. Like, we have enough of the art style, the art style games, and those games are fine. But we also need a couple more photorealistic besides Gears. Because, and let me ask you guys a question. Some people say Gears isn't photorealistic. I don't know if it's photorealistic, but don't y'all think Gears look amazing? Why do people be trying to say Gears?
They say that because it looks cartoony with the buff people and the monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me get this.
Well, here's the thing. When you're not a gear, you look regular. Like the president in that game looked regular. When they take off their armor, Kate looks regular. It's a lot of that bulkiness that people are still sticking on to. But like the regular characters aren't fucking The Rock. These niggas look like The Rock, so that's why they're big. But
hey, let me get these super chats. My boy Digital Sports said Xbox teams don't get enough credit for what they do well. I have yet to see a Sony first-party studio produce a high-quality co-op or multiplayer game.
Oh, damn.
That's true.
And that's
Thanks for the $5.
And we put it through.
They're chasing that too.
And Andrew Wilkins chasing that as well.
Andrew Wilkins with the $5. You see how mentally slow, smooth, and all the other Xbox fans play games? Why wouldn't Xbox fans want to be like PlayStation fans? We are more intelligent.
Tsunami, did you have a story about PlayStation fans threatening
$5, man?
Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't even cut you off. But
say it again.
Did you have an article posted on Twitter about a PlayStation fan threatening, giving death threats to someone for leaving a Sony team and going to Xbox?
Oh yeah. it was an ex-dev. It was
Yeah,
an ex-dev
don't sound
that,
intelligent to me.
praised the Series X and said the power. They said the power difference is staggering.
Oh yeah.
They said all they said all kind of slander, and the dude got his IP address and basically played him out saying you on a Windows PC, fuck nigga.
Oh.
Like I know where you live, I know your name, all this stuff.
That's
like
crazy.
like there's a lot of okay, so I won't say this about all of y'all, but the 1% of y'all crazy motherfuckers is crazy as shit. All right, I don't see this shit happening on the Xbox side. I don't see it. I know we got some weirdos, but crazies, no. We don't got that many crazies.
See now, Tweety said Gears 5 look amazing, but it's cartoony art style. Is it cartoony?
I wouldn't call it cartoony. No.
Like The Last of Us.
It's not cartoony. It's more what's the word? Campy, I guess. When it's not super serious. What do you call that?
I don't know.
Even though it's serious, but you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying it looks as photorealistic as Uncharted or Last of Us, but I think the game looks good, man.
But to be honest, there are a couple of people in the chat are kind of upset what I'm trying to say. Maybe it's not coming out correctly or the way I'm saying it, but like, you got the back end. Don't come on like you saying you're gonna make a AAA game. Look what happened when State of Decay 2 came out. They said it was a AAA game. Yeah. I know if it fell back on them. I don't want the same for Compulsion Game. She goes as a AAA game. And if it comes on, it is a AA game. Even I love Ori and the Will of the Wisp. And that's probably my favorite Xbox game this generation.
Right.
Wait, who said it was going to be a AAA game? The next game,
the PR manager.
Oh, she did. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. You need to back it up. Like Ori and the Will of the Wisp, I fucking love that game. The art style in that is incredible. But you know what that's a 2D side scroller platformer, and you know what that's trying to do.
Yeah.
I just don't want. It's like me. It's like Compulsion coming out and saying, "Let's make a AAA. We're making a AAA game, third-person action adventure, and if it is a AA something." Yeah. And that's what happened to State of Decay. There, even though it was a decent, good game,
yeah,
it had problems.
Yeah, and you will be honest, the graphics was kind of ass, but I love the game.
That's what I'm trying to say. I just don't want the same. Don't come out and say something, and then it's a misstep.
Right. And let me get this super chat from D Almighty Spartan God, man. I don't really care for your profile pic, but to each his own. Didn't Mooch make fun of one of the Titanfall 2 dev children who had disability after they showed blue disc marketing with PlayStation 4? Yeah. From what I remember, no, he didn't make fun of anybody. I think it was a game. It was some indie game they were showing off. I think Sony was showing off, and they kind of made a joke, but they didn't. But Moose didn't know that it was like for his son who had a disability. Now the disc thing was when Xbox had the marketing deal for Titanfall 2, and one of the Titanfall 2 devs had put a PlayStation disc on Twitter. And then he said something like blue disc matters, or like green disc matters, or some shit like that. I actually still got that picture in my console war receipts folder on my phone.
I don't remember that. I don't know.
Yeah. I can send it to you if you ever want to see it. No, Xbox, they did have the marketing for Titanfall 2. It wasn't like a big marketing deal because obviously Titanfall 1 wasn't exclusive, but Titanfall 2, nobody had the marketing deal. Then at the last minute, Xbox just had the marketing deal. But all they did was just show their logo at the end of the commercial. So yeah.
This one, let me just answer Shizno and Ali. He goes, if you expect a AAA out of a $30 game, that's your problem. The problem is they're coming out saying it's a AAA game.
Yeah, they did say that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And at the time, like, we didn't know that it was going to be $30.
Yeah. Like, Compulsion Game, they said it's a AAA game. And if it comes out and it be like State of Decay and it be $30, they came out and said it's a AAA game. Not me. That's what I'm trying to say.
If I recall, I think it was Compulsion 2 or maybe another studio. Someone asked if they're going to.
Definition of AAA is the budget. How much the budget?
That is true.
Not the type of game, not the scale of the game. It's the budget and how much we're into it, how much was promoted. That's what AAA means. So it's not on graphical because in that case, Nintendo has 0 AAA games. But we all know that's not true. So it's based on scales, based on how much money was spent, based on promotion. Like it's basically like a album. how much is this an indie album or is this like a Interscope album?
Right.
So like you might have 12 tracks, you might have 20 tracks. Like it's the treatment of how it was built. So if it's a AAA $30 game, it's a AAA game because they spent that much money to make it this way. But like you can't say just because it's hyper realistic, it's AAA because look at Hellblade. Hellblade's not a AAA game, but it looks ultra realistic.
Right.
So
or hold on, like Borderlands. That's a AAA game, but it has a cartoony art style. Cell, like cell shade or whatever.
Let
me get these couple of super chats. True Witty. Any game you recommend from Game Pass for now at least?
A Plague Tale
on there, man. You play Gears 5 yet?
Oh man.
Or Master Chief Collection?
Oh yeah. How about that?
The better question is, what have you already played, so you can skip across that because there's a lot to cut to. Like, depends on what type of gamer you are. Depends on if you like multiplayer. Yeah,
they got a bunch of shit in there, man. Let's look around, bro. Like, but let me get this. Thanks for the $2, too. Really appreciate it. Andrew Wilkins with the $10. Tsunami line again. Oh shit. Smooth line on the giveaway. Your friends are your line on every giveaway. Never gave out that console in 2014 and lied about the Astro giveaway too. Xbox fans only lie constantly.
This man receipts from 6 years ago. What the hell going on?
Thanks for the $10.
I have no idea because I wasn't around in 2014.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
As far as me being a liar, what did I lie about?
Liar.
I know Z now. If they're doing a giveaway, man, they
lionized.
They ain't about to fake no giveaways, bro.
Yeah, people definitely won. Like them COD tournaments, people definitely won those.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So, hey, Devin,
my bad.
Hey, Devin, you there, man?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I was just saying what you thought about what we was just talking about.
Devin must be mad at me now.
Oh yeah, completely. Man,
but Devin, do you understand what I'm
excited.
trying to say?
I'm excited.
Do you know what I'm trying to say though?
What you mean?
Like when I'm saying that, don't come and say if you're making a AAA game, then it looks like a AA.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, from the State of Decay.
Yeah, I don't want the same for the compulsion games and the other. Like we're gonna make a AAA game, we're doing this, we're doing that, and then it ends up being a AA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they did say that. They did see, like somebody asked them. It was about maybe 2 years before the game came out. It was about 2016, and like somebody asked them, "Is it going to be AAA?" They said, "Yeah, AAA all the way." Now, Undead Lab said that, and I saw it. They said it. I saw it. Yeah. But I think what happened with that game. I don't want to be the Xbox guy making excuses for Undead Lab, but they switched engines in the middle of like doing State of Decay 2. They went, I don't know if they was with Unity.
I believe
they went
was
Unreal
Unity,
Engine 4 and in the middle of like developing. That's why that game took so long. And people was like, this took 5 years for this bullshit. But that's probably what happened. I think that's what happened. But listen, man, I think out of all the Microsoft IPs, besides the big ones, I think State of Decay has the biggest potential to be big. That's just me. I think they can really do a lot with that franchise, with that IP. I just think they gotta, Undead Labs gotta step it up and, do their thing. So,
to put a fine point on dirt, I'm getting a bit more confidence in what Phil Spencer is saying, because you remember when Matt Booty came out there and said you're not gonna see a first party exclusive game for like the first 1 to 2 years, and everybody flipped out on him. They said like, well, what's this mean? What are we gonna have in the meantime? But then we hear all the news about the devs are hiring, the studios getting more money, they're hiring more people, more stuff starts to leak out. And then what really solidified it for me was when Phil Spencer, right after the Unreal Engine 5 demo came out, he got up right behind it and said, this is the engine a majority of our devs will be using going into next year. The engine looks gorgeous. So now I'm saying, all right, so you're not going to see a game from Xbox until 2022. So that in my mind, that makes me think, all right, these are either Unreal Engine 4, Unreal Engine 5, and these games are going to look gorgeous, whatever they are, because none of them are being rushed. They all have their own time. And you're not going to see one for 2 years. So that makes more sense.
That's partially true. They're still going to come out with games, just not going to be exclusive to the Series X. So they might still have Unreal Engine 5 games that come out that's still going to be on.
That's true, but I mean like the ones that aren't coming until 2022 that are only on Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
Those types.
Right.
And what Matt Booty was saying about it's like a wheelhouse of they have enough studios now where nobody feels rushed and everybody has enough time to make what they want to make.
Exactly.
So now, like, was it 4 games they want to release a year?
Yeah, 4 each
one
quarter.
Per quarter. Yeah, 1 per quarter.
Yeah, like Double Fine, Psychonauts, and they said they want to do they want to stick to what they do best. Nice indie AA games, them type of games, and that's fine. That's perfect. They want to do that.
Hey, Sean, you know what they should make since they have them now for Xbox?
You gonna say Banjo?
No, hell no. They should make a Tim's not. Tim,
you know what? You're right.
What's the guy's name?
Tim Schafer.
Schafer.
Yeah.
You know what they should make a Conquer game
because he's a funny character. And then, when you watch his Twitter videos and all that stuff, he is funny though. He's funny.
Yeah,
I like that guy. I like that.
A new Conquer game with like dirty humor and that type of animation looks right up their alley.
Yeah. It'll suit him. I think they could do a great job with something like that.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Now looking forward, I have more confidence in that these studios aren't going to release some crap because they're not rushed. They got good tools, and it looks like they have more than enough time. To me,
definitely.
And here's the other part. Here's the other part, though. Look at those games that the devs came from. They're hiring people from those type of games that are going to be made. So, like when you see somebody get hired from Ubisoft and they worked on this type of game, that's because they specialize in this type of game. So that's what you can kind of look forward to as far as what they're going to make. Like Coalition, they hire teams from blah 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 games because they're making looks like a action-based game. Like it's not going to be some kind of RPG. We see people getting hired from RPG studios. They're going to make an RPG. So you can see the size and the scale and the type of games that are probably going to be made based on the people that they're hiring.
Right.
Yeah, in their past credentials and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I just want them to put to bed the rumor or the notion that they can't make a quality game outside of Gears, Forza, and Halo.
Right. I need them to kill that whole thing. You just
the narrative. Yeah.
Gears has always been solid. Halo has always been solid, and definitely Forza has been solid.
Especially the Horizon series.
Absolutely,
they stepped in big time.
Absolutely, they do need to prove that they can make just a new franchise because that's something they didn't do last generation. If you think about original Xbox, they had Halo 360, they had Gears. Last generation, this current generation, I should say, they didn't really have that brand new big IP. I think it would have been Rise, but I think that was the first party, huh? Oh, you say what?
Like even with Sony, they only really had maybe one first party game that's a new IP that was like majorly successful. The rest were sequels. So if I say put to bed Uncharted, Last of Us, and God of War, like that's 3 big guns. Why we got to put our guns away?
Oh right. Oh yeah. See now when ponies say that all y'all got is Halo, Gears, and Forza, I say look. Okay, this generation, okay, maybe that's true, but
what a Minecraft card as well?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, chew your sandwich and swallow it first.
But yeah, I guess God of War was more of a reboot. It's the same character, but everything else is different, pretty much. So that's that can say that's a reboot, kind of, But yeah, man. And Spider-Man isn't a new IP. Also, you're right about that. But it was big for them. This generation has been big for Sony, no doubt about that. But I think Gears, Halo, and Forza is fine. They just need something else with it. Some more games, some more content with it. Some new IPs. 100%. I thought Rise had potential
just
to be
don't
a great
Death Stranding and Days Gone.
Oh, you say what? I hear what you say, Tsunami.
I said, don't give us Death Stranding and Days Gone.
Yeah. See, but Days Gone, I think it's going to get a sequel. Now, Death Stranding probably not, but Days Gone so well.
Death Stranding, but Days Gone
I think because they made a lot of money.
Now, the Metacritic was trash, but the game itself sold well. So they're definitely going to have another Days Gone, man. So.
Like I said, the future's looking good. Like all these studios, They're hiring a lot of talent. They got the back end. They're communicating with each other, like how to do certain things with the games and the easiest way, So I'm looking forward to it. So there shouldn't be much excuse. Like if they're making a AA, AAA, or whatever type of game they're making, they're all communicating. They should know what to do exactly now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's a little bit of delay on my side, so I had to refresh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
so like I said,
I'm using that strip club Wi-Fi.
Aaron Johnson says, now I guess technically Sea of Thieves is a big franchise for Xbox now. It's not really my
they
cup
claimed
of
it.
tea.
They said it was the #1 new IP for Xbox, and since I forgot.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you reckon they'll make a sequel to that, or just keep the updates going?
Nah, it's just gonna be updates.
There's gonna be updates. Maybe
like
a sequel
Fortnite.
eventually. Maybe eventually in the middle of next generation. But yeah, I think it's gonna keep on doing updates.
I think the only time they do like a sequel is if they change like the entire like engine, like something that has to be done on like next generation type engines.
Yeah. I would like to play Sea of Thieves again, but I hated it at first, but I'd like to give it a chance again.
Why we do a cast of it? I'm sorry, stream.
Yeah, I'll be down with that. So I'll be down with that. Well, all right, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Deb, you got anything else, brother, about this?
No. Nope.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk about hardware sales. So the month of April, NPD in April, it looks like hardware was up 163%. That's all consoles.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, definitely. That's all consoles. 163%. PS4, Switch, Xbox all grew over 160% in hardware. Xbox One had the highest growth percentage versus year average. So the Switch, of course, won the month with 808,000 consoles sold. The PS4 411 and the Xbox One 329. Now, first of all, the Nintendo Switch is killing. They're absolutely destroying everybody in their path. I know this is the end of the generation, the Xbox and the PlayStation, but damn, the Nintendo Switch is killing. But gaming, look, man, I told you guys several times already how my daughter is a new gamer now. She was playing a game last night and shit. She joined like one of my parties. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? But she's this Xbox gamer now. And the only games that she played before was The Sims and Roblox. So she's playing Grand Theft Auto now and shit like that. And
she grew up.
Yeah. So she's obviously not the only one. 163%. That's crazy. Guys, what do y'all think about this now? Like it's because of the COVID. Oh, smart guy, not my pony daughter. This is my 15-year-old, not my pony daughter. He was like, "Which daughter?" No, not my pony daughter. Yeah, I mean, dog. The COVID. I mean, would this be sustainable after this COVID thing disappears, y'all? I mean, like what y'all think?
I think it will be. I think it will be because I think a lot of things that people were doing during COVID are going to carry over because it's like they're used to it now. Like,
hey, bro, you breaking up? Tsunami.
You're breaking up. Yeah, go on R&B.
Let me get this. Let me get this right quick. Let me get this R&B. True Witty with the $2. Damn, I just come to realize I'm stuck with Xbox. Yeah, brother. Sorry for you, but hey man, you might actually like some of the games until you get to Power Chord back.
you hear me?
At least you got Game Pass. Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry.
This is fate saving it for the podcast PlayStation.
No, what I was saying was a lot of stuff that happened during COVID, people have gotten used to. It's been 3-4 months, and people have gotten used to things that they weren't before. And they're seeing that they like these things. Like, this goes beyond gaming. This goes beyond everything. Like, people that shaved every day grew a beard out. Now they're keeping their beards. People that are in the business industry They're doing a lot more conferences virtually now. I think they're going to continue doing those kind of things.
Absolutely.
So people that are now gaming and buying subscriptions and playing more video games, I think some of this stuff will stick. Especially seeing as how the next generation is coming in a couple of months. So I think people are like invigorated by the fact that gaming is cheaper than it's ever been. New consoles are on deck, and the entry point is getting easier to attain than ever. TVs have gotten cheaper, like internet speeds are getting better. So a lot of this stuff is going to stick around. Like it might not be to this scale because people have nothing else to do, but I think the trend isn't going to just drop. I think it'll still carry.
Yeah, I agree with Tsunami because I don't think people are going to just turn around these PlayStation Plus and Game Pass subscriptions just because they got to go back to work.
Right, I agree wholeheartedly because I think Tsunami hit the head right on the nail. I'm sorry, the nail right on the head. Because, okay, like before the COVID, my wife and I, every weekend we would go to the movies. That was the song we do like go to the movies and dinner, right? Obviously, we can't do that because of the COVID now. So what we decided to do every Friday night, because I got this popcorn machine, we pop some popcorn and we will find a movie to watch. And we love it so much. The whole family love it so much that when everything is over with, I mean, we'll still go to the movies, to see a big movie. But going to the movies every weekend is something we probably won't do anymore because we are actually enjoying the Friday movie nights. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, that's something that people starting to realize that they're enjoying during this COVID. Like, damn, I actually kind of like that. I like the working at home. Some people love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Check. I got 3 super chats, y'all. Let me get these 3 super chats. Andrew Wilkins with the $10. If Crap and Mooch are the type to call black spades and N-words, ask Titan Princess for proof, then they definitely made fun of the developer crying over his son. More proof.
And that's why they went pony.
Xbox fans.
What is he talking
and that's
about?
Why they went pony.
I don't know. Why is he bringing up this shit from 5 years ago, bro? I have no idea. I remember that day. Yeah. True Witty. With the $2, those sales are good for the industry. I like that. Absolutely, True Witty. See, now that's a PlayStation guy that said, look, man, fuck all the console war shit. The industry is flourishing right now. That's what he's pretty much said. Thank you, True Witty, for that, man, because I feel the same way. Like, this ain't no Xbox versus Nintendo. This is gaming is winning right now.
Yeah, gaming is booming right now.
Yeah.
This is great for all gamers.
Yeah. John Mark.
It's like okay.
Let me get this last one. With the $199, QLED or OLED?
OLED, baby.
OLED.
Yeah. I got to give me OLED, man.
I'm being told by my advisors that OLED is the way to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard also. Because like the QLED, that's a Samsung one, right? The OLED is the LG.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the biggest thing. OLEDs are the best for blacks and color representation. QLEDs are the best for brights. And bright HDR type stuff.
The accuracy ain't the best.
The accuracy. So it's like I said, it's not as true. But here's the thing. I hate being blinded by bright ass lights on my phone, let alone my TV. Like, it looks cool when something bright happens, but like I don't like it when you're just chilling at night, because once it's nighttime or you're in a controlled environment, you don't actually want it bright. You want it accurate, and you want it to be like as comfortable to your eyes as possible. And especially if you can control the light, white looks white as shit when it's dark. So I don't need it any whiter. The other part about it is that black is powerful. Pause. But like when you have when you have the pixel off, it's complete black. You can't do that on any other device. Period. Than OLED, because the pixel's literally off. With QLED, you still get a little bit of light spell, which makes it a little more gray. So even though they've gotten leaps and bounds better, they cannot do black as well. Plasma was the last one, but Plasma's dead. But OLED gets something completely black. So when you have something completely black, so starting at 0 and it goes to 1,000, that color spectrum is better than if you're starting off at a couple hundred. Yeah, if you got a couple hundred brightness, and then your brightness gets to 2,000, the dynamic is not as pretty on your eyes. Yeah. So yeah, I would say OLED. And they're getting cheaper now, so I would say wait till the new model comes out and then cop a C9, because the C9s are basically a C10. They actually have a couple more features in it, and they still do 120 hertz.
That was stupid. What they did with the 2020 models.
I'm thinking about giving me a TV, even though I got my TV in 2018. I have I can't think of the name of this fucking TV. No, I got it in 2017. You see me because I was hyped for Project Scorpio and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got the wrong TV then.
Yeah, I know. I got to get me
the only thing that pulls me from that is Samsung said they're partnering with Microsoft for like being the premium.
Well, they've always done that. They've always, because I remember when Xbox 360 came out, every time you seen an Xbox demo unit, it was running on a Samsung TV.
Right.
So like LG has never really had a partnership, and of course Sony's going to show on Sony TVs.
Of course.
But right. Samsung has always been, the display for Xbox. But
damn,
that doesn't mean it's going to be any better.
I love the Samsung phones though. And they're right too.
But so now it doesn't mean we gotta get Samsung QLEDs now.
Nah. No, they're not gonna be any better, and I think LG is better off because they can be more fluid with the types of TVs they make, because they're the ones that make the panels for other people. So even if you see like a different TV, it might be an LG panel, but with a different board or different chipset and stuff.
Yeah, like Sony comes with the X1 Extreme chip. Everybody they use their own chip, and that's what it makes them different between the TVs like Sony, Panasonic. Obviously, I don't think you guys get Panasonic in America. They all OLEDs, but they all use
LG. But it's hard.
But yeah, they all use LG OLED panels.
Yeah. Let me get the super chat from
the Sony. Don't get me wrong. The Sony OLED is banging, but it's highly overpriced.
Yeah, highly overpriced. Even the Panasonic, but they're just too overpriced.
Yeah. Keontae Harris with the $2 QLED is the way. All right, brother. That's what Samsung like to get.
That's because you ain't got an OLED. Only niggas that don't got OLED say that shit. Look at all the gaming YouTubers. None of them have QLED. They all have OLED. That should tell you.
Shay Capo with the $4.99. You would be smart not to wait to buy C9 models because people know now that is better than the new models. They are becoming harder to find.
What's he talking about?
That's true.
Oh, you said the C9 model. Like, what's the C9 model, Sue?
The 2019 model.
Okay.
Yeah, they're basically like the CX is just 10. They just call it X. But basically, the 9 model and the 10 model are very similar. The panel is the same, I believe.
I'll be honest,
but the thing about it, they took away a feature.
When it comes to like the colors and all that, the brightness colors, they're all similar. Not from like 2017 models to onwards. They're far in between, but like the features like 120 hertz, all that bullshit. That's the biggest feature, really.
So but that's what I'm saying. Technically, even the older models behind the C9 uses the same panel, but the things like technology-wise aren't. Like they might not all have HDMI 2.0 or 2.1. They might not have the same, refresh rates. So like C9 gives you the 120, and they give you the higher bandwidth HDMI port. Is it being used now currently on things? No. But it's capable. So if it's kind of more future-proof than buying a C10.
It's stupid. That's stupid.
So when a C11 comes out, they might start phasing up the 9s. So that's what he's talking about. He's saying you're stupid not to get a C9 because they might just be hard to find. So I agree with that. But they will become cheaper. And maybe if you get it on the cusp of when they announce it and prices start to drop, that's when you want to grab it at its latest.
Yeah. Let me get these couple of super chats. True Witty with the $2. Just out of curiosity, what's the best TV for next gen?
It depends on your price and budget. Look, it's all about the money, innit? That's what it is. It comes down to the money.
He said best. He didn't say best budget. He didn't say best for the price.
So OLED is the best, right?
Yeah.
I would say if you're going into next generation, straight up get a 65-inch OLED C9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The C10 is not bad. It's just they took away a feature that potentially in the future could be important.
That's the problem. You'd rather get the C9 if you are going to buy a TV this year.
Yeah. Let me get this other super chat from Keontae Harris with the $2. OLED tricking y'all out of money. Keontae said they tricking y'all asses out of money.
hey, if you want to settle, go ahead and settle, brother. I'm not.
Yeah, that's fine. We stick to the OLED. But like I said, there's all this new technology coming, like micro LEDs and all that shit.
Hey, did you ever see the see-through OLED?
Oh, beautiful.
Linus Tech Tips showed when they had a see-through OLED Like literally, you can stand behind it and you can see the person back. Like,
Yeah.
Who knows how it's going to be used and implemented? But like, imagine a store signage that had see-through displays, and the only thing you can see is what's being displayed, but you can still see through the store, like on some Minority Report type shit. Like, I don't know, shit look crazy.
Yeah. So
anyway, let's move along.
Let's move on. Hey man, so we talked about this on Scrampost last week, but we didn't talk about it on this podcast. Y'all boy Cliffy B, man. He said he made a mistake putting Lawbreakers on the PS4 instead of the Xbox.
I bet he did.
Is he still trying to get a job with the coalition, man?
Why is he
talking about this now? He wants an advisor role. That's what he wants.
Doesn't he have a game studio already?
It seemed like it.
Yeah, but this shit dog shit.
Like, what
still have
Boss Key or some shit like that. What's the name of that studio? Yeah. Well, so he's admitting that they made a mistake putting that on the PS4 instead of the Xbox. Listen, the game was gonna flop, but it would have definitely sold a little bit better on the Xbox and PC. You know, not saying it would have, you know.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example, like a mirror to this. It's like if Xbox came out and said we got a Hideo Kojima game coming out for Xbox exclusive. Xbox dude's gonna be like, okay. Now on PlayStation dude's gonna be like, yeah, Hideo Kojima. So like when you have like a cult figure in your fan base, you wanna cater to your fan base. And he basically went to a fan base that didn't give a fuck about him because they never had Gears. Right. So like it kind of hurt him to a degree. With the game would have still been bad, but at least it have sold more.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Death Stranding.
The angry therapist MD with the $2, he burned the Xbox bridge. Are you talking about like Cliffy B or Mooch? Because I heard
I think it's Cliffy B. I think
yeah, definitely. Thanks. Thanks.
Honestly, or Mooch. He didn't brought it back. He said Mooch.
Honestly, if this was the point of him really trying to get back into Xbox good graces, I wouldn't be surprised if he sold them his studio for like really cheap.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants a studio. I think he wants like some kind of advisory type role of Gears, because he even said it. He like I got tips for you if you need it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Pandering to him.
As soon as Rod said I'm leaving, he was, hey, boy, Xbox, if you need some advice,
let me go. Let me in.
You never know. Didn't somebody take that job from Rod though?
Do you know what? They're not.
They didn't announce them, so
they haven't announced nothing. So
they haven't announced who took over.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's an interim person, but like,
yeah, definitely.
Yes, still make Gears Tactics, and they making Gears 6. You know.
Yeah, that's why
they're still doing DLC and shit.
Someone new into there when he already got a team building something.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So like, because Rod is gone now, and obviously they have not mentioned the new manager, the new head of studio. That's what they might be helping the initiative out right now.
Yeah. So good old.
And they're big enough to split up. Like when you're like in this little part where a game just dropped, they're in a little building stage for the next game, so they can maybe give some of their resources to another game until the actual new game is actually being created.
Yeah, I reckon that's what's happened, because obviously Daryl Gallagher, obviously he's maybe taking half of the studio stuff or some shit, working on the new game, and they keep with Gears 5 keep the content rolling. That's what might have happened right now.
Yeah, definitely. Let me get this other super chat from my boy Emmanuel. Emmanuel A with the $2. Quantum TV says never buy OLED and micro LED is better.
Yeah, micro TV. It's just it's on the YouTube TVs and all that shit. But micro LED's got a lot of potential. A lot of potential is. I could say like it can outbeat OLED in the brightness, and the color accuracy is like near that. It's one of them. Is potential like it could do some damage in the future with OLED. 100%.
How's the pricing in comparison?
That's the difference now. It's the pricing now, so which we don't know. Like it's not rolling. It's rolling out slowly at the moment. So we'll see in the next year or two.
When it comes to TVs and new technology, you're gonna get hit over the head with any new technology, whether it be new or better. But anytime something new comes out, it's going to be fucking way more expensive. Just look at LCD versus plasma. Plasma's cost a grip. And then when LEDs came out, LEDs cost a grip. And then when OLEDs came out, OLEDs cost a grip.
When they first came out, the 4K.
Yeah. So if you're an early adopter, get ready to get hit over the head with the worst version of that technology, because it doesn't get right until 3 years in.
Hey, what's up, Nessa? What's going on, brother?
Yeah, he says Quantum TV is a clown.
Yeah.
Natal. That's what they call him, Natal.
Oh, okay. Let me get this $2 from True Witty. Why would it sell better on X1? X1 games don't sell.
What games you talking about? Oh, you think about Lawbreakers?
No, because like we said, it will probably sell. Now, we're not saying it would have sold millions. We're saying it would have sold better than it did on PlayStation, because Xbox is known more of a multiplayer box. That's why we said it probably would have sold a little bit better.
But you know what, Dirt?
And also, go ahead.
That's not true either, because again, I keep bringing up this example, and no one wants to remember it until they go after Cat for it. State of Decay 2 beat God of War and NPD when it came out the same month. No one seems to want to remember this.
Yeah, it did. I can't believe that shit.
Sea of Thieves has 10 million players. Like even the old Halos, even though people consider they're not the best Halos, they sold well.
Yeah.
So like Xbox does buy games. Currently, they're not buying games because they're subscribing to Game Pass, which is the way Microsoft wants us to play games, because they want that residual money.
Yeah.
So as far as game sales, that narrative, they're gonna beat this nail on the. They're gonna beat this till it's dead. Xbox games on NPD charting is not a thing anymore. Subscriptions are a thing. Look at that. When you see you got 10 million people on Game Pass, guess what? Most people's not going to be buying the game because they can be playing on Game Pass.
Exactly. Hey, listen. So, like when Xbox first said that we're going to put our exclusive in Game Pass, I was like, I'm such an Xbox guy. I'm going to still buy the games. Then I sat down and I thought about that shit. I said, for what? I'm not to play these bitches.
That's exactly the way I thought of it. Like, right?
My bad. Devin, go ahead.
Do you think Drake is mad and think you're not a fan because you don't buy his album because you listen to it on Apple Music?
Right, because you stream it.
Come on.
No.
Yeah.
I can play that shit on YouTube, Spotify.
They get money off. Actually, like when they say somebody's album, they be like, "Hey, like the new Lady Gaga album, she had 100 million streams in 24 hours. That's how they be saying shit now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different time.
Because also, you might not buy a Lady Gaga album. You might just listen to a couple songs.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? You paid no money and you listened to her whole album. And if you liked it, you played it again and again and again. And she got paid for it every time you played it. It's given a cheaper. It's given a cheaper entry point to people that wouldn't listen to your music. Like, you know how many artists I just hit add the library because I heard a song from them. I was like, okay, they cool. I'm gonna listen to the album. Now I'm a fan of them because I wouldn't have bought the album any other way. But now because it's in the service, I can listen to way more music. Just like you can play way more games than you would have if you didn't have
100% lies, Sue. Like, I'm a fan of. Go for it.
I'm sorry. Victor Alice staying with the $5. Xbox could use him though. Remember his artwork. The dude is talented, much better than Rod, in my opinion. Also, with him, new IPs will be attempted. That's true.
He does have a lot of cool ideas, but don't give him gears. Give him a new studio or buy his studio.
He's just like Hideo Kojima. He needs somebody to reel him in.
Yeah.
When you give him his own shit, shit get left.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Buy his studio on the cheap and leave it at that. Don't give him coalition.
You don't have to buy his studio. His studio don't really make nothing worth buying.
I don't think they exist anymore. Like, didn't they fold?
I don't know.
Yeah. Them dev is working for somebody else right now.
But I think, is he worth enough to make a new studio from scratch under Xbox?
I mean, I don't think he wants a studio. I just think he wants to be the creative or somebody to give notes on how to make a new game or a game idea. I don't think he actually wants to, run a whole studio.
Yeah.
Because didn't he quit? Didn't he quit and say he don't?
Didn't he come up with the idea of Fortnite?
Period, anyway?
Oh, hold on. Didn't he come up with the idea of Fortnite, or am I forgetting something? Was that his idea?
He had something to do with Fortnite, but not what Fortnite became.
He had like the main single player style.
Yeah. That was maybe Fortnite saved the world. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that bullshit. That shit was trash, but So anyway, y'all, we got a few more topics. So y'all know Maximilian Dude, you know, the fighting game guy.
Stuff. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that he heard that the PlayStation launch lineup is going to be pretty big. He said he didn't say any game titles or anything, but he said it's going to be pretty big. I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that. Like they're going to have some high quality first party, or they're just going to have a bunch of games at launch. But he said they're going to have a launch lineup that's pretty big. So, what do you guys think about that?
Who is that?
That sounds like a spin. Because here, I'm gonna give you my reason why. He didn't say in comparison to anything. He just says going to have a big launch lineup. So if there's a big launch lineup, but Xbox has the same games, is it not still a big launch lineup?
Yeah.
It's still going to be a big launch lineup. He didn't say first party. He didn't say second party deals. He said a big lineup. That's a loaded statement. So
is a lineup
taken so many different ways.
Years,
not the first 2 years. Maybe the launch window is probably like 6 months to a year.
Well, historically, PlayStation has not had good launch games.
First party.
First party because they're never ready. We know PlayStation games get better during the mid and end. We know Naughty Dog has no launch game, and we know and Sucker Punch has a launch game.
Right.
That leaves like what? Who?
There's a lot of studios. We did them. I forgot who I was talking to. I said we did the math. What studios do they have, and when did they release? Most of their studios release games in the past 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah.
Games take 3-4 years to make unless you're just doing like a slight upgrade, but it still takes like 2-3 years for the most part. Mm-hmm. So if those games just launched, the games aren't done for launch. And if they are at launch, they're going to be stripped down in bad games. That's why you shouldn't do that just to have a launch game.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah.
That's why, like people say, the PS5 was supposed to drop last year. I can agree with that because guess what would have been their big games in their launch lineup? Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us 2 in their launch window. So I can see why 2019 would have been a good year to launch it, but I don't see anything after Last of Us. Ghost of Tsushima for a while besides maybe Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, who's ready to launch a game in 2020 at the end of 2020?
Yeah,
and GT. That's about it that I can think of. Correct me if I'm wrong.
This year, I think the only possibilities is Gran Turismo. I think, like Horizon Zero Dawn will be shown this year, but it'll probably come out early next year, like within the first 6 months of next year. That's just my opinion. And I also think Spider-Man will be shown this year and will probably come out next year also. Just
what
I'm thinking.
The telltale thing of this is whenever Sony shows the console and the games they got coming. Because we still don't know how to release date for that day. It's supposed to be June next month. It's supposed to show something, right?
You know what? They still haven't. Everybody's saying June 4th, but they still haven't said anything about it yet. I would think you would think they would kind of announce it. I don't know, like maybe they might announce it. Hey, Aaron Johnson, that's not first party. We're talking about first party. Like you said, Godfather and Quantum Error, but we're talking about first party. So I think what happens with Sony, like they might announce something like they announced today with The Last of Us thing is coming out Wednesday. But for their big show, like when they give us a little bit more heads up, like maybe a week ahead of time. I mean, It's only Monday, so maybe it's a chance they will.
It could be next week, yeah.
Yeah, it's still early.
Duke Togo 13, yes and no. I can't remember the last time a GT game launched with a PlayStation console.
Yeah.
Also, Ratchet & Clank. Ratchet & Clank is a classic, but the type of ponies that cap for what PlayStation has, I don't see them running to buy Ratchet & Clank if it comes out. Demon's Souls maybe. That's Blue Point.
Well, here's the reason why I think GT is going to be next generation, because that racing games are like some of the best games to show off graphics and the power of the system.
Easy go-to launch game.
So I think that's going to be a selling point. Like, okay, look at GT. It looks like real life, whatever. As far as other games like that have just been cooking, typically leaks happen. Like Fable. Fable has been in the works, and people know about Fable for goddamn 3 years. Mm-hmm. Now, if they were working on something would have been out there by now. And I don't see, Xbox has, studios that do 2 games and they have a team, 1 team 2. I don't really see Sony doing that often. So the only way I can see something happening is if they do a lot of third-party deals at launch. And as far as graphically, I can see them doing like a knack, like like a knack type game. But as far as like a big third party, a big AAA game, I don't know.
If they make a Knack 3, they can just surrender their legs and get beat right now because that's gonna be a fun day. You said something that makes a lot of sense. This is what it's like. At both sides are quote unquote in like holding positions right now because nobody knows what that's going to do. Kind of. We've gotten more news from Xbox than we have from Sony in the past year. So this is the thing, though. Can Sony afford to launch this year with not a lot of major exclusives, supposedly grab some third parties, and launch cheaper?
I don't think it can launch cheaper. I personally think Xbox is going to match them no matter what the price is.
I'm thinking they can't do all of this because we've seen from them themselves they're not in a position to. So something's got to give. Either it's the launch date or how much it costs or what they got on day one, something.
I don't know. I think Sony will be fine, man. Wherever they
I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine.
I didn't think they're not going to be fine. I just said I don't think they're going to do all these things people are expecting them to do.
Like we got Mr. Kima in the chat saying the PS5 reveal has been moved to August. Obviously, they were talking about that.
Well, that's the PS5 reveal, but like a game show reveal.
Game show supposed to be in June. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, obviously, we know Xbox is going to be having something as well, like with hardware and services. So.
In July,
June as well, probably. So we'll see. It could be a good month.
Oh no, you're right. The games one is in July. Supposedly the hardware stuff is going to be in June.
Yeah. Well, see, I just think
what hardware stuff are they going to show? I thought they didn't tour through everything already.
Oh, like talking about the physical console, which it's a rumor that they're going to show the physical console in August now. I don't know.
No, for Xbox in June.
Or like maybe the Lockhart and like maybe more to do with the services, Game Pass, Xbox Live. Like
not even just that. But not even just that. But like we know the tech that's in it, but we don't necessarily know how it works. We haven't seen it, being implemented. So I can see them doing something where they show off this is what velocity architecture does, and this is why it's revolutionary or some shit. Like that's
better
probably
load
what the show's going to be about.
What it takes advantage of, the definitely.
I won't say full Mark Cerny, but like a Mark Cerny type of breakdown of this is this and this is what it does.
Yeah. Aaron Johnson with the $5. Oh, hold on. Aaron Johnson with the $5. Just look out for a bunch of remaster of their AAA games, Dreams, The Last of Us 2, and Ghost.
Facts.
You know what?
If
it's not cross-buy, I think they have to make it like cross-buy, how like Xbox Smart Delivery. Yeah. They can't make those games a whole new $60, man. That was just
not like The Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, those games. Yeah, those games just can't.
But there, you know what's funny? Everybody's soaring up and down that PlayStation 5 is going to sell regardless of what it has. So why would they expect them to pay $60 for a remastered game?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. But just like with Xbox, we know Halo Infinite, most likely Forza Motorsport 8. So it's gonna be some interesting shit. It's almost the end of May. June is what, next week or is it later this week? I think it's next week.
What is
June?
What is
June?
June. Yeah, we're falling into next week. Like they're like when it comes to the launch lineup, like I feel like GG Sport can make that day, but obviously with all this COVID, what's going on around the world?
Yeah, the COVID is fucking up everything.
But here's the thing. They haven't made a game in how long? I'm pretty sure that game is damn near done.
What game?
That's because, like 2017 is when Forza Motorsport 7 came out, and they usually do it. Now, 2 years.
Every other year.
But they said that they were kind of rebooting it a little bit, trying to,
I'm looking forward to that. What they're trying to do with the new Forza Motorsport.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And then I want to know what like eye candy games. I think I said this before. What eye candy games are going to be out there where the game is maybe light on content but looks graphically, impressive, like a Rise. I'm pretty sure.
Well, like a new IP you never heard of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. So Tim Dog just posted something. Actually, I saw this earlier. I think it's total bullshit, but I will show it anyway. I think it's 100% bullshit. So, can you guys see that? Microsoft to purchase a former PlayStation major franchise to make exclusive on Xbox Series X. Now, I looked at the article and they're talking about Metal Gear Solid. I don't believe this shit for a second.
You know what?
McAfee. Oh man.
You remember that?
I clicked on the link. They said, "Hey, you sure you want to go there?" No, I ain't sure.
Hey,
they're talking about Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, remember that rumor we heard about? I think it was like a month ago, where Microsoft supposedly buying Konami or renting services from Konami.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to come out soon. Maybe this has something to do with that.
I don't believe that I don't believe this shit for a second. The website is called onsmash.com. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I
like
opened
a site, smash.com. No.
A few minutes ago, I able to read the article. It's not. They don't have any source. It's just a rumor.
Yeah.
What do they mean by PlayStation IP? Wouldn't PlayStation own it?
No.
I think they mean a franchise that was historically on there.
A former PlayStation game. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be possible Dead Rising Ninja, but I don't see it. I just don't see. Why would Microsoft buy Metal Gear Solid?
Well, honestly, we know they've been shopping around Japan for a studio, so.
Well, they didn't say studio. They said game. Not even the whole studio.
You know what, guys? Not to change the subject, but I think I figured out what the whole thing about Poland was.
What?
Microsoft went to Poland to show CD Projekt Red the Xbox One X Cyberpunk. That's why they were in Poland.
First of all, Dirt, you can mail that. You don't have to go to Poland.
Well, look, they were there. You watched the video.
They were there.
You watched the video, right? They went to Poland to CD Projekt Red offices. That was why they did that video, to show them they was there for that. They were physically.
Was Phil there?
No, Phil wasn't. But
so did Phil go to Poland at all?
Remember, like we heard the rumor that Xbox is in Poland. That's why they
around.
They was in Poland for that. They wasn't there to pick
up. Unless Phil was there, I don't care about it.
Hold on.
They wouldn't buy a studio unless Phil was there.
Well, hold on. The head of Microsoft.
Chew your sandwich.
My bad. Shit.
He like we had heard.
All right, my bad. But no, the head of Microsoft went to Poland, said they're starting a new one of their server buses there. So maybe that's something to do with it.
Yeah, probably, but I don't think it's to get another studio. I mean, you want to get a studio because what's the name? Shit, that was the people name that made down like Techland already said they're not being acquired by anybody. And speaking of studios that said they're not being acquired, Platinum came out and said they are not being acquired by Microsoft. I thought that rumor was dead. No, I don't give a shit. And that rumor died a long time ago. But
was there a rumor? Oh, yeah, it was. Yes, it was a rumor.
Yeah, it was a rumor. But yeah, so they said Microsoft is not buying them. But also Hideki Kamiya states that the Xbox is too foreign and far away for Japanese gamers.
What?
That's what he said.
That's a real thing. Like 2 Xboxes sell a year in Asia,
and that's specifically like the military, American military over there. Yeah. But actually, they don't sell that many games. Like besides, the Switch and like the portable stuff.
That's mainly Japan. I think China might be a little more than maybe Japan. I know Japan is like fully mobile, but there's other parts of Asia like Korea and other parts like that. Russia. But
I think instead of selling consoles, their workaround for that is xCloud. Because they already said it's more popular in South Korea than
absolutely.
Yeah, but I guess what they're saying is the brand itself isn't really. It's like trying to sell a TCL TV to somebody. Like, what the fuck is a TCL? What is this Chinese shit? Like, it might be banging, but it's called a TCL, so you can be like, I want this JVC, but you don't know if it's good or not because the brand recognition isn't there. But,
hey, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
During the 360 era, Xbox tried their best to gain the Japanese support, making games like Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey. They had all those Japanese RPGs,
Ninja Blade, and all that shit.
Yeah. And guess what? They still didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They just don't rock with the Xbox, man. It's
like if you come out with a JRPG on the Xbox, people don't care as much because the shit weird. Like Persona, they made it on PS5, but for the most part, a lot of them Asian games, people over here just don't get. Like the culture
Different
is just
cultures,
too
right.
different. Yeah.
Different
So like
culture.
it's kind of the same kind of thing. Like they don't want to play Gears. Like
Mhm.
they like, fuck is this? So like, you know, I can see the cultural difference, but like as a platform, like if the games are available and they're affordable and the services are there for you, I can see how it might, you know, penetrate. But like zero, I mean, like 5% is from zero is still, you know, gain, you know, some kind of growth, because right now they're doing nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
They're selling nothing over there.
That's why I think xCloud will do a lot better than the console sales.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but as far as the developer saying that, I get it, because you know it's a hard sell.
But
it is what it is.
why
Yeah.
that's why I think they are trying to get at least one Japan studio to change that appeal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels like mentioned that more than once, that they're trying to get a Japanese studio, man, to, you know.
Sega looks more practical now than anybody, since they got these deals going
Well,
on.
that's what that was another rumor, but I don't know how far that is.
I'm in the minority. I don't think Sega has anything to offer them, man.
Yeah, we just gotta wait until like maybe July or something. Maybe they might bring it up or some shit. Maybe June they might bring it up.
Yeah.
Just don't know.
Yeah. But that's Sega shit, nah. But all right, we got a couple more, then we're out of here. Our boy Philip is doing an interview with Reggie Philip. Shit, what the fuck is his name? Fizeme on Reggie's podcast, and I guess the podcast is going to come on tomorrow. I'm not sure what time.
Has a podcast.
Yep, Reggie Fizeme has a podcast, and he's talking to Phil Spencer. So we'll see.
And if y'all know who Reggie is, he's the old president of Nintendo America or some shit.
Right. Yeah. Hold on. Like Emmanuel say, you can't hear anything. You talking about us or? I don't know. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, man. So you know, like when Phil speaks, you know, we like to hear what he got to say. Hopefully he says something, but I think they taped it already.
It's pretty like what they did with IGN Unlocked, you know, when Ryan McCaffrey did was a live show. And you know, pre-recorded, yeah.
So but Phil does mention something about the Xbox Series X, so we'll see what he says tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure many of us will tune into that anyway. So I wonder what's it going to be on, like Spotify or YouTube or some shit.
Yeah, that I do not know.
I'd imagine YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know somebody will, you know, like upload it somewhere. So
hopefully, drops a nugget or something. Drop something.
Yeah.
Drops a nigga. What?
Nugget.
Is it a nugget?
Oh, his accent. You know, hopefully he drops the N-bomb. Like,
oh no, that
would have been funny, innit?
That would be terrible. Too ready with the $2. Xbox would never be popular in Japan. They can't buy. Hey man, I can't disagree with that. They just can't. Like Japanese people don't give a shit about Xbox. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Japanese people with every product except for Apple, they don't give a fuck about.
That's true. Yeah, they'll fuck with American products too much.
Like you think Amazon big? They got Alibaba. Like for everything we have over here, they got something over there that they like better.
100%, yeah. Like it'll be interesting to listen to that podcast tomorrow as well. Definitely.
I don't know if they use Google. They might use something else.
What about Phil responding to that? Someone on Twitter about listening to like dealer shows or his videos or some shit. You posted it in the DMs.
Yeah. Let me pull it up. Yeah, Phil admitted that he'll
take a look at something.
Yeah, he actually watches a dealer podcast, which is cool, man. Now I know Phil ain't watching our dog shit podcast, but it's cool to see that he's actually, you know, watching a podcast in this community. Where is it at? Okay, here it is. Let me show you. You know, I think that's cool, man.
Were you on RDX before?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, Phil was watching.
I was, but
Phil was watching.
Oh, yeah, I was on. Once I was on there once, and you know, and we're gonna get dealer on this show soon, so that's cool.
Hey, you gotta go over there first and poach him.
Well, like Deal already said he gonna come on. You know, like whenever I need him, come on. So this guy asks.
So the week before he come on, you gotta go on RDX. You gotta say, and Deal is coming on my show next week. Tune in.
Right.
6:30 Monday.
Oh, I'm definitely going to promote it. Don't no doubt about that. But he said, so this guy said, hey, Phil, Xbox P3 would like to see the contents made by Dealer Gaming and Code Eastwood, or maybe he already watches and enjoys quietly. Phil said, I definitely watch. Great way to get feedback from gamers on what they like. I appreciate all the work the community does to support Xbox. So, I mean, that's not a big deal, but I think that's cool that he is actually, watching.
Yeah, I just hope
it's definitely interesting.
It takes like.
Well, who was it? Like Matt Booty or somebody that used to watch him and he subscribed and then unsubscribed because some shit that Dealer said back in the day. Who was that?
I don't know.
Mikey Barr. That was.
Mikey Barr. Yeah, Mikey Barr subscribed to his channel. And then they leaked the stuff about what he said, the homophobic stuff. And then he
that was Mikey.
He was like, then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. But that's what he's like, hey, Phil, check this dude out. He a pro Xbox guy. Phil started watching, and then he had to get low with it.
But it's still cool. I know for a fact, it's still cool, Mikey, and he just obviously is on the, the public and that. They're gonna make it look like that. But I just hope that like he goes, is listening to like these the community on Twitter and YouTube. I hope he takes the input and delivers the goods in July.
Yeah. Noof Nukem, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, hey, Noof, what's going on?
Hey, DJ Birdo said Reggie Fils-Aimé podcast will be here on YouTube.
What time is that, DJ Birdo?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, so hey man, but Z always say you never know who listens to your podcast.
100%, he does say
that's
that.
True, man.
Z has always said that.
It's an open forum, you know what I'm saying? So you never really know who listens to your stuff, man. So
because you'd be surprised.
Somebody out there retweet this or share it out on Twitter and tag Phil.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna listen to
that. You never know.
No, we say nigga too much. He ain't gonna come around here.
we the real blacks at Xbox. He better listen to us.
Shit.
Blacks on Xbox. Pause.
Blacks on shit, man. Yeah, Marcus Barber's on RDS a couple times actually. Yeah. So
Eastern time, 12 p.m. is saying he believes. So I'll take a look tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll never take a look.
Aaron Johnson asked, is Phil still listening to crap? Did Phil ever listen to crap?
But someone
he definitely heard of him.
He did because he unfollowed him on Twitter. So he must have followed him somehow.
Yeah. See, because Phil was following a few Xbox guys in this community, and some flip flopped, and then see, like this one guy in particular. I know Sean know who I'm talking about. Sean and Tsunami and RB definitely know who I'm talking about. So Phil was following this guy. He was pro Xbox, but the guy flipped and turned to an Xbox hater. And then he got mad. Phil stopped following him. Like, really, dude? Really, you don't understand why Phil unfollowed you? Come on, man. Come on. You ain't making no sense.
And now he capped so hard, and it's so evident that he hurt because like he on some like crap gamer level, except for he's even worse than crap sometimes. Like crap does it for podcasts. He do it for DMs. Like we the only niggas seen right.
Yes, right. See, the thing is this, man. This is my thing, right? Let's be honest here. The reason I listen to some of those guys, early this generation, crap, Moves, Zaire, all those guys, because they was pro Xbox, right? And I'm a pro Xbox guy, so I listen to their channel. Now, when they become Xbox, now being critical, that's not why I stopped listening to them. I stopped listening to it because they became Xbox haters. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. But I don't have to listen to the shit no more. So for a person to still expect you to support them the same, that's very narcissistic of you to think that I'm going to support you the same. That's like,
I was gonna say, it's like I'm a Red Sox fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
If my favorite player became a Yankees fan, I'm not rooting for him no more. It's just my team. I'm gonna rep my side. I listen to sports radio about my team, if it became a Yankees sports radio, fucking Nesson or what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Yes, I'm not listening to it. I want to listen to what I want to listen to.
Exactly.
So, like, it's not like you're being unbiased and you're just being, a straight gaming channel. You're being an anti-Xbox channel at this point. So why am I going to listen to white supremacists if I'm on Black Power movement? Like, It's not going to make sense.
Hey, Stu, I always use this analogy. Now, people say, why are you using religion? You can't compare religion. Of course, I can't compare religion to video games, but this is my analogy. I need y'all to listen. And I used it before, but I'm using it again. Imagine going to church every Sunday, going to Bible class, your pastor preaching the word of God, and all of a sudden this dude just turned to an atheist. How I'm like, how can I support him the same? I can't support him the same, right? Because I'm a God-fearing man, so all of a sudden I'm supposed to, well, you know what? Since he dislikes God, I'm a be the same. No, that's not what I like. So if I like Xbox and you're a pro Xbox channel, but now not being critical of Xbox, that's fine being critical of Xbox, but you become an absolute 100% Xbox basher. Dude, you expect me to support you the same? You still expect me to support your Patreon? Get out of here. You tripping. Let me get this 199.
And Dirt, don't call it similar, call it hyperbole. Hyperbole is like an overly dramatic version. So when you say hyperbole, it's supposed to be over the top. That way they can't say this. You can't. It can be the same. It's hyperbole.
Yeah. Let me get this 199. Geekhead with the 199. MGB is an FN. Now I'm gonna tell you why MBG doesn't bother me as much as these other guys. He didn't. Because I used to listen to him.
He made a change early first.
He had said he didn't do it overnight like some of these other guys. MBG doesn't bother me because I used to listen to him every little video he dropped. And I remember one video he was kind of like, man, I think Crackdown 3 might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. He was like, man. And he said, I'm going to give me a PlayStation. And it was kind of a slow burn. Kind of like how Zaire kind of had a slow burn. He didn't do it overnight. Some of these other guys who did it overnight. One day they were like, yeah, Xbox, go Xbox, Team Xbox. Then next day, Xbox is trash. Like, huh? So that's the thing, that's why
the only time he annoyed me was like during the phase when every video was like I subscribed to him because the Xbox channel, right? Cool.
Right.
But everything was like, oh my God, this Uncharted. Oh my God, why can't Xbox? Why can't Xbox? Why can't Xbox? I said, okay, I get it. Why can't Xbox? And then that's when I unsubscribed because it was like every fucking video was why can't Xbox? Why can't? So it wasn't as bad as Mooch and Crap with the bashing, but it was more like crying, like shut the fuck up. You got both systems, enjoy them.
Yeah. You know what? But like the other people that just got a PlayStation, they waited till the end of the generation just to get a PlayStation. Oh my God, these games are incredible. The game's been incredible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you was capping for Xbox so hard you didn't get it. Yeah. Now you got it. Now Xbox
you was capping too hard. You was capping too hard one way. Now you're capping too hard the other way. Yeah, if you had just been a regular gamer and say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy whatever." If I see something, I'm gonna buy it regardless of brand. You can have a preference every day of the week, but for you to cut your nose, spite your face is just stupid. Like if you like God of War, but you like Xbox, and you don't buy a PlayStation because it's on because not on Xbox, that's stupid. Like buy the games you want on the platforms they come on.
Absolutely. That's it. Victor Alistair with the $5. You guys should tweet Phil. We need him listening to you, not Diller. BZST became crap only dude worth the time. Is Z-Rest try to garner pony views? Yeah. Thanks, Victor. Well, man, RDS is a good podcast. Hey, so Geekhead said, nah, he's still an FN.
I agree.
You thought MBG is. I mean, yeah. Hey, dude, so I agree with you. I enjoy BGST too. That was my favorite podcast, man, because it wasn't. They was the first Xbox. Actually, they was one of the first podcasts in this community. This community. Listen, they was the first Xbox podcast. There was not too many positive Xbox anything in this community, and BZST was the first one. Well, like Zaire was the first person I found that was positive by Xbox. But that's why I was like, oh, this is the show. With Crap and Showstopper, and I was like, oh, this is the show right here. because I'm an Xbox fan. Like this channel, my channel is an Xbox channel. It's a pro Xbox channel. People ask me why you don't bash Xbox. That's the stupidest shit. What? Listen, there's Xbox fans in this community. They come to a channel like mine or Kid Smooth or Dealer to hear positive stuff about Xbox. Yeah, there's sometimes I am critical of Xbox, but at the end of the day, this is a pro Xbox channel. You know what I'm saying?
We don't skip over shit. Like we still talk about shit we don't like.
Yeah,
never mind that.
They want you to talk about all the bad stuff.
Yeah, no, but I'm not doing that. You know, so I can talk about we talk about the positive stuff, we talk about the bad stuff, but we talk about it all. We talk about the good stuff on PlayStation. We talk about the bad. We talk about it all. But at the end of the day, this channel is a pro Xbox channel. Devin's channel is a pro Xbox channel. You know what I'm saying? These other guys don't have a channel yet, but you know what I'm saying.
Now we do throw shade, but that's just some fun, and it's just to get back at ponies
because they do it to
us all the time. Yeah, half the time it's just ha, look at you now. You in the boat that we was in. This little shit talking. Yeah. You didn't hear me come on here, saying bad shit about all PlayStation games. I talk shit about Death Stranding every day, all day, but I don't talk shit about God of War, Uncharted.
Those games are great.
Yeah.
and listen, like a guy like me, a guy like Sean, I finished God of War, all 4 Uncharted. I beat every last one of them. The Last of Us, I beat that game 3 times. Beat Days Gone. I didn't finish Horizon Zero Dawn because it kind of lost me, and I haven't went back to it. But it was still a decent game.
It's a good game.
So I pretty much finished every big PlayStation 4 exclusive with the exception of Bloodborne and the Uncharted. I'm sorry, like Horizon Zero Dawn, because I love. They have good games. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna. He said, "Y'all."
What?
So, Smart Guy, you say this is the Whips and Chain Xbox channel? All right, brother. Whatever you say. If I'm the Whips and Chain Xbox channel, what is some of those other pro PlayStation channels? Like, what are they? I don't want to say the name, but what are they?
They are
the knee pad channel.
They are heretics.
What are those channels? Yeah, I mean, I'm like, what are those channels? You know what I'm saying? So let me get this.
Wait, Dirt. Yeah. We praise PlayStation. I dare you to find one podcast that you're talking about that praises Xbox. Anything. Like nothing is all bad, nothing is all good. But I was telling some of these podcasts, Sony can do no wrong. Oh my God, man.
I remember listening. Hey, brother, I remember listening to a podcast and during the Game Awards when Xbox showed off the Xbox Series X and Hellblade 2. I remember hearing the PlayStation podcast say, "Oh, nigga, they rushed that shit. That shit trash." I said, "Okay." Let me get this. My man name is Harry Balls. Hell no.
Oh, pause.
Harry Balls. Crack Gamer is a bitter chick because Phil wanted to put games on PC and Phil embarrassed him in a tweet about it. Yeah. I never forget that.
You ain't lying,
buddy.
Noof Nukem used to be on like Mooch and Crap Show all the time. He was hilarious. Actually, he used to do Mikey Barber real good. I'm sorry, his
man,
Mikey Barber real good. Noof Nukem with the $5. Some dudes flip flop like Granny's old titties. Some dude went from baby crab green to Smurf.
Crazy
Noof, thanks for the $5. But look, Noof, at the end of the day, man, if you are upset with Xbox because of this generation, I get it. I 100% get it. I get it. But why become a 100% Xbox basher? That's the only question I have. And every time I ask one of these guys that question, they can't. Well, they did us wrong. Okay, well, all the shit you said about PlayStation this whole generation, all of a sudden all that just goes out the door. Come on now.
That's like still being mad at your high school girlfriend. Okay, be mad about it, then eventually get over it. That hasn't happened yet. They still haven't gotten over it. You know why? Because they're still in love and they fucking scorned. Yeah. They still want to be Xbox guys and they feel scorned, so they don't have nowhere to go because they don't really want to be a pony. That's just the only way they can go.
Damn, yep. Aaron Johnson, Crossfire podcast like the Fox News show.
Yeah, and I got invited to Crossfire a few weeks ago. I just said, "Nah, bro, I can't make it," and I wasn't doing nothing. I just didn't want to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's nothing personal. Just No,
and J-Dub took your spot.
Right. I was like, no, I'm good, you know. So, anyway, so what's up, Snow Bunny? What's up, baby?
No, bunny.
Baby.
No, but that's the thing. Like, there's ways of doing it. Like all of a sudden, you said like this flip the switch. They become Xbox bashers, and that's the problem. Like, be critical. Like we do. We'll say something's wrong. We'll call it out. They're doing this wrong. They're doing that wrong. And that's the way they should have gone. But nope. They just flip the switch, and that's it. Turned on like Pony or turned on Xbox.
Yeah, it's just see what Xbox deserve criticism for the generation, no doubt about it, But the excessive hate is like, come on, bro.
It's unnecessary.
You know they remind me of. You ever seen the girl like, oh my god, I hate niggas. I'm about to start talking to girls now.
Yeah, yeah, I see that all the time.
Okay, sure, go ahead and do that.
Exactly.
You go back.
Yes, sir.
It's so much overt because now even when they do things that are right and good, they still dogpile on it.
Yeah, see, that's my point.
That's the
even
bad
when
part.
they do things good, they're saying it's bad. Like, come on, brother, you ain't
or
being
it's not
honest.
good enough.
Right.
Or it's not good enough. Like Moss.
Yeah.
This nigga's not really impressive to me. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
Hey, I heard somebody say in the DM, some man said, so I'm like, yeah, man, like what if like Perfect Dark, if that's what the initiative is doing, he said, no, they need a new IP. Perfect Dark and Fable, no, that would be a disappointment. I say, what? You telling me Fable, a brand new rebooted Fable done by Playground Games, and a brand new rebooted Perfect Dark will be a disappointment? He said, yeah, because they're not new IPs. I said, you know what, man?
God of War rebooted a disappointment?
That was my point.
Spider-Man.
That was what I came back with. He was like, yeah, but it's been a long time since the God of War. I said, what do you think Perfect Dark? Hey, I would say I would talk about most. Hey, let me get the super chat.
Yeah.
Victor Alistine with the $2. Young Ye praised Game Pass and crap on Steady. I actually watched that video.
I got to send it to Moss.
Yeah. See, I actually kind of like it. Not because he bad. I think he's a decent guy. Like some of these guys favor Sony, but that's okay to me. Like I don't hate Jeff Keighley. Like some people like, oh, Jeff Keighley, he's just a pony. I don't give a shit.
Fuck Jeff.
I appreciate. See, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Jeff Keighley. He doesn't bother me. Yes, he prefers PlayStation. We all prefer something, right? We all prefer something over something.
That's different. It's different. It's different when you're supposed to be this media person, and you're bringing gaming news and gaming, but you're like basically sitting on Xbox openly. Like IGN, they obviously prefer PlayStation, but they don't shit on Xbox. They might throw little subs and stuff in their little clickbait titles, but like shitting on them, like to the point where Phil Spencer can't even tell you what he's doing in his show because he's afraid you're gonna sabotage him. No,
listen, IGN, but you know what? IGN to me, they're a business, so they prefer whatever's popular.
Yeah.
Now, some of those people do prefer PlayStation. Let's be honest. Last generation, they was rocking 360 because 360 was their dominant.
Yeah.
I just think they prefer whatever's popular in America.
I forget people like Greg Miller, because he had a fucking podcast that was fucking called
I love you. Yeah.
And then now he got a new one, PS I Love You XOXO.
Yeah.
Right?
But at least he said I'm a PlayStation guy. Like at least he say I'm a PlayStation guy, though. You know, I respect that.
Own the shit and don't try to act like you're trying to be unbiased. And even still, he likes Xbox still. He still plays fucking Gears Day One. He still plays all these games. He just prefers PlayStation. He's a PlayStation fanboy, not an Xbox hater. It's a difference.
Yeah, and that's the difference. The Angry Therapist MD with the $2. The PlayStation fans never call out Sony. I mean, not the ponies, man. That's why Zaire came with ponies, because they, I'm sure there's blind Xbox fans also, but whatever.
Not no more. They went to PlayStation.
All right, we got this one last thing before we get out of here, man. I just want to ask you guys a question. Why at the end of the generation we're getting all of these remasters like Mafia 1, 2, Saints Row 3, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2? Why are we getting all these remasters at the end of the generation?
I have no idea.
I got two answers. One, they made a new engine and they're testing it out for a new game, possibly. Two, it costs minimal resources to throw in better textures and get better performance based on the knowledge of the current consoles. So coming up with a whole remaster and still charging a pretty good amount is beneficial for them financially.
You think they're testing the water so like a new Mafia, new Call of Duty, and stuff like that?
I can see them, saying like, okay, these are technical, because like they boot out like it's not, these remasters aren't the same as early gen remasters. These are fucking fully fleshed out like remasters. Like I watched the one with Saints Row. They're talking about the lighting is different, the physics are different.
Yeah, they said it's one of the best remasters they've ever seen.
Yeah, so like they're not doing that for just play, just practice. No, I think they're gonna actually be, implementing some of these stuff that they're using in future titles. So they say, okay, well, throw this next game out. We can make a quick little buck. Some people never played it. Some people, they love some of those games and they want to play it in the better versions possible. It's just that they're doing it way better than they used to early on. So some of these deserve the remaster. Some of them are just HD remasters, which is basically a bump in res and maybe frame rates. But these games feel brand new.
Yeah, see, like Mafia 2, which this game, I actually just finished it again. I was talking to Sean when I was finishing it, actually.
Yeah.
That game was amazing. Mafia 2, bro, is one of those games that I still don't think enough people played that game, because the story on that game is freaking amazing. Let me get this $10 from Andrew Wilk.
Who's up for America?
Y'all love Dealer because he's fake. He's a fake black hating ex fraud. Oh my god.
First of all, hold
on, let me read the rest of it because he didn't pay me $10. False flag Jay Flub after Jay offered him a job. If I run into him in Akron or Cleveland, I'm checking his temperature on the real. So you're gonna fight the nigga, huh? Okay.
Thank you for admitting you commit assault on someone.
Over video game. Not serious.
As far like, okay, I don't know if Devin got back or not, but like I never met Bill, never talked to some person, whatever. Devin just invited me to a random chat and Dilla was there.
Yeah, I talked to him on Xbox.
Yeah, Dilla and me, once Devin passed out drunk, Dilla and me was just in there kicking it, talking for hours. Like he done told me all the goods. I had intel.
I mean, come on, bro. It was like 4 a.m. I was going to sleep.
I think it was later than that. I think we said until like 5, 6. But he don't know me from nobody. He just having a conversation with me, adding me on Xbox, adding me on Twitter. Like, we talk about Z and, stuff going on, and stuff like that, and just different stuff. Like, so I don't think he's, a racist. I think anybody can say racist shit, but or homophobic stuff. But as far as just being naturally racist, I don't think so.
Yeah. Let me get these other super chats. Master Sith 40 with the $2. Xbox guy, but my patience is thin, but excited. Now that's absolutely fine. I understand that because
I made this far, bro.
Hey, but look, I said it was like last week, 2 times last week on WBG and Scram Punks, that if they don't bring it in July, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, because that's gonna be a problem. They got to bring it in July. So I feel you, Master Sith. Hey, definitely. John Mark Louise with the $1.99. Andrew Wilkins and Samuel L. Jackson from Django. Hey man, Samuel Jackson played that role. He played that role. He made me hate him for a second. Yeah, but that's about it, y'all. That's all we Hey, but Nuke, yeah, I can't believe people be. Bro, you talking about if you see him in Cleveland, Akron? Come on, brother. Really, you want to try to fight a guy with video games? That's the dumbest shit ever, man.
Are we talking about seeing him in Cleveland?
Nah.
Dealer.
Yeah,
you're gonna go find Dealer in Cleveland. You sound stupid as shit.
Stupid, man. That shit's stupid, man. Man, there's only niggas that be trying to fight people over stupid shit like this.
$10 people smacked up anyway.
And ponies when shit going to
stupid, man. Like really over video games, man. Over video games.
You like a different plastic box.
Just like I said, ponies is heretics. You got one ready to blow up Sony headquarters. You got one running down on Neff talking about he'll take that 6-hour drive and knock a smooth out his loafers. You got him about to square up on fucking dealer. Like, come on now. You don't hear me talking about I'm about to go bust your shit upside the head. Like, come on.
True with the $2. Samuel 5 is coming, so they are just straight. Oh, Saints Row 3 is closer. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm assuming it is because after that, what was the name of that game they made earlier this generation that was trash?
Agents of Mayhem.
Yeah, that shit. What the hell was wrong? Yeah.
That bad. But I heard it was a more fun version than Crackdown though. I heard it was the better version of Crackdown.
No. I play Agents of Mayhem. It was I like Crackdown 3 campaign way better than that bullshit.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't bad though. It's just, let's get this last super chat from Geekhead 188. That's how you know he doesn't get none.
God damn.
He said instead of running down on these niggas, you better just run down on these bitches.
AP99, the one who said he would threaten Sony headquarters.
Either him or Pizzo.
And then he destroyed his office.
Not Pizzo.
Yeah, that was one of them.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, he say shit like that weekly. They brought him on what is it? Weapon Wheel podcast to make fun of him.
That's Amazing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they had other ponies saying if you find him, block him. He's not a part of this community. He's like they did him dirty. So I'm just saying, some of the heretics over there is crazy.
Hey, let me get this super chat from Echelon 7 The Dark with the $4.99 podcast. Give young brothers an honest hustle. 3 of my siblings died in our Brooklyn projects. I put my guns and vests down. I'm retired, or I give more. Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. Hey, man. Yeah, hey, listen.
Yeah, man.
Growing up in Detroit, man, people, I'm a little older now, but trust me, growing up in Detroit in the 80s, man.
Oh, man.
That shit was rough. Hey, listen.
Growing up in Detroit.
Video games, I will be honest, man. Video games.
Saved my life.
I would say my life, but kind of kept me in the crib. I'm like, once, I go play basketball or something, but video games kind of kept a nigga in the crib, you know what I'm saying? And I was being honest about that.
Kept you out of trouble.
Atari. Yeah, man, because people don't realize how rough it was growing up in Detroit in the 80s. My parents kept me out of shit too, but it was rough, man. Especially when that crack hit. Now, I remember the early 80s because I was a little kid, but I still remember because like half of my family, well, the other half of my family, they like most of them dead now, but that crack hit them. And I remember seeing them like, damn, like what man teeth? Like what happened to his teeth? Like real shit. Like the first time I ever held the gun, I was a little kid, man. This nigga, my uncle. He's like my cousin. He said, "Hey, yo, Dirk, you ever held a gun before?" I was like, "Hell no." I had to be like 7, 8 years old, but I remember this vividly. And he just said, "Hey, man, look." He goes, I was like, "What? Oh, okay, cool." And that's all I thought about. I told my mom and them later, hey, so-and-so let me hold a gun. Like, what? What? That nigga did what? So, but I'm saying that to say this, man.
Yeah.
We talking about beating up a nigga over video games. That's really what we gonna do. That's really what it is. Come on now.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah. Hey, Spartan God, when that crack hit, I don't know how old you are, Spartan God, but when that crack hit, brother, it hit in the 70s. It hit in the 70s, so I was a damn near baby, but I remember being 8, 9 years old in the mid 80s, and that shit, like, man, like, you don't see no new crackheads now. If you see a crackhead, they've been crackhead for years. You don't see no new crackheads now.
Or new heroin addicts.
Right, you don't see no new. That's for years. But
I forgot what I was watching. Better, man. I forgot what I was watching. Somebody was like, heroin? Nigga, you need to upgrade your drugs.
Right, but that shit hit, man. My uncle used to be on heroin, man. That nigga used to be nodding off in front of us, man. And I used to say, Mama, what's wrong with him? She was like, don't worry about it, baby. But looking back at it, that's what it was,
Yeah, you look at him and motherfuckers sleep.
Like, he sleep, but
24 hours. Like, damn, what the fuck's going on? Being a kid,
Hey,
you can't enjoy the high. You sleep.
Right? But he's answering your questions. They be like, hey, no, I don't want to say his name, but like, hey, Craig, you watched the Pacers game yesterday? Sure did.
He's a vegetative state.
Yep. But he's still answering your questions, man. That's real shit. Dude used to be in my house all the time, man. So
the eyes be open, don't blink.
That's crazy, bro.
And like this is when I was like a teenager when he used to come over our house. I was like 14, 15 years old. This is the early 90s. And it used to be high as hell, man. You know, like God rest his soul, he gone now, but yeah, man. So all right, y'all, we about to get out of here and talk about
drugs. We broke off into.
Come on, man. We can't threaten to beat up a dude because you disagree with his gaming preference. Come on, man. Brother, that's come on. That's stupid.
Hey, if you're gonna say something like that, at least say it with a joking manner. That way you know it's a joke. Because that sounded quite serious.
Yeah,
it ain't that serious.
Come on,
hey, Super Jet.
You see, I'm snitching. I ain't saying no names, because I ain't snitching on nobody. And this shit about 20 years or 20, 30 years ago anyway. The geek head with the 199, Andrew belonged to the streets with the last.
He belonged to the streets.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. So, all right, y'all, we about to get out of here. Tsunami, brother, what you got going on, man?
Yeah, I'm just, patching out my little bit of, 2K game and stuff. I'm trying to get this lag down. Like, I don't know if y'all play 2K.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't got the best internet, this lag is definitely a learning curve. So I'm trying to just get into the little program my court and get shots up just to get my timing better. I think I went back to my old jump shot. It's way better. So, I'm playing that for now.
I told you you
not.
That starts Saturday, too, right? That tournament starts Saturday?
I don't know. I guess. You said R&B. You told me what?
You better start using that strip club internet, bro.
Oh man.
No, shit.
Strip clubs been closed for goddamn how long? Stop it.
No, you didn't see those drive-through strip clubs yet? You didn't see that?
Hey, listen.
The drive-through.
I made fun of my friend. I made fun of my friend half the day today because he be just out there like shit ain't like real out here. So like he ain't wearing a mask, he ain't wearing gloves. He going to people party gatherings and stuff. I said, oh no, I ain't gonna say you was not allowed around me because you belong to the streets. Like now, I don't know if you know who Fred the Godson is, but he's a rapper. He died. Yeah. He died recently from COVID. He was 35. Now my boy's nickname, his social media nickname is Godfather. I said, you ain't about to be the Godfather. His name Art. I was like, you ain't be Art the Godfather no more. You about to be Art the Godson. Keep fucking around. So like I was bashing him. I wanna shame him into fucking acting right because listen, he around all my friends. So if anybody dies, I'm coming for him.
It's funny shit. Hey, let me read this right quick. The Almighty Spartan God with the 199. Dirt 15-year-old daughter gonna switch to PS5. Hey man, you know what? Nah, she ain't gonna switch nothing right now. Nah,
he ain't gonna risk
you're not buying multiple PS5.
Like I told her, that's why my oldest girl is like a PS, like a PS4, because I gave her my PS4 when I got a Pro. I gave it to her and she loved it. So, but my daughter now, crossplay is the best thing ever because she be playing Fortnite. And I asked her, I was like, why you don't be in like an Xbox Live party? Why you be on the Fortnite check? She's like, Dad, because a few of my friends got PS4s. I said, oh, that's kind of dope. So y'all, a little Fortnite chat.
I think that all third-party online games should be cross-play.
She do that Discord. Yes, you do
at this point.
Oh, you say what?
I say all third-party multiplayer games should be cross-play, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's
Monday.
Moving towards that. It's moving towards that.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cool because she was able to play with her, friends.
No matter what console. I mean, Fortnite, you can even play with like Nintendo people on mobile, PC, everything.
Yeah, that's crazy. But Devin, so what you got going on, man? You got something going on?
And I'm just gonna be working on my YouTube stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and get some gaming in.
Put your time in on it, man. You gotta put your time in. So R&B, hey, what's up, brother?
I'm going to be working on this new project I got right here. Can I share my screen for one moment, Dirt?
Yeah.
Oh man, here you go.
Right, hold on.
The R&B share screen segment.
Hold on. Let me sure I got this BBW pouring off the screen. All right, there.
Yeah, get that BBW pouring off the screen, man.
Nathaniel.
All right, I got something to show you guys. Well, not for me, but it's something we should all be concerned with. Shit.
Yep.
The Xbox Series X page has went live. Can't pre-order yet. Better start saving that money.
So you think that's interesting? So you think they're gonna drop that price soon?
No, I
Or
just
the pre-order soon. But they gotta drop the price before the pre-order.
Yeah.
They got to for the pre-order though, right?
Yeah. So I didn't take this whole using these gamer points to buy the gift card seriously. I have 14,000 points. $100 gift card is 90,000. So I have some work to put in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I looked at my ship seekers like
if you wait.
Like Tsunami had me looking at my shit. I only got like 14,000 because I used it like not too long ago.
No, I use them for those sweepstakes, even though I win like a few more points or something like that.
They use them. Never play them sweepstakes.
Don't use don't do that. Don't pull a Sean. Don't pull a Sean. Sean lost all his bread. But
never do that. Never do that.
Yeah, I'm about to go headlong into these Game Pass reward points.
Thing. In Hot Deals, they give you like.
So you cut out.
Your iPhone.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It's got a delay in there. It's got a delay. Yeah.
All right, Sean, brother, what you got going on, man? You got anything going on?
I've been busy sorting shit out at home and just started playing this second season of the Batman Telltales game. You know what the fuck's that?
Hey, yo, Devin,
somebody at the fucking zoo or something? That ain't me.
No, that ain't you?
No, I went outside. That's the bird.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, man.
What I was saying is don't buy the points just yet because sometimes they do hot deals. And hot deals you can get 20% off of a gift card. So like if it's $10 now, like $8 or something like that. So if it's $100 gift card and you're getting 20% off, now it's $80. And then when you buy a Xbox product off Xbox Store, you're getting paid back for that also. So it's like a circle. So yeah, just look out for the hot deals. They only last 90 days, so don't buy a gift card unless the series is coming out in the next 90 days. So it'll expire. So
yeah, just keep saving up and do your Game Pass quest and shit like that. And hey, man,
yo, young man, Iron Mike said that squirrel has fucked you up, so that's what he said. A squirrel was like, PlayStation. All right, yo, we about to get out of here, man. It's a great show today.
Should have run down on me in Akron.
Them squirrels will roll up on your ass. Nah, we heard you talking shit, Tsunami.
Yeah, the squirrel name was Alvin.
Yes, you ain't got my album and whoop your ass. Hey, yo, tell them pop the trunk. All right, yo, we out of here. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Might be in ground fighting squirrels and shit. Shit.
Diamond, clean up your glasses. Hey, hold on, man. No chipmunks. We talking about squirrels. We talking about squirrels. We take chipmunks.
Shit.